This old grandmother was a tailor in heaven. All those who passed away had to report to her only with her permission with the souls of the deceased. Appear in front of her workbench. Her job was to take the measurements of the deceased, sew a shroud for them, and then send them to step through the gates of heaven. She was very satisfied with this job until one day she received a soul notice, but unfortunately the deceased on the notice was actually her own granddaughter. She was completely shocked. Her trembling hands made the notice float down to the ground. She hadn't had time to calm herself down when her granddaughter's soul appeared before her eyes. She was at a loss for what to do and couldn't help shedding tears. She gently stroked her granddaughter's hair and stood beside her for a long time. Finally she came up with a plan to secretly save her granddaughter. She quickly took off her work clothes, put a cloth doll on the workbench, sewed clothes for it, and then rang the bell. Just like that, the cloth doll stepped into heaven instead of her granddaughter. However, the next second thunder roared throughout the entire room. The ruler of heaven broke through the door. He saw through the trick at a glance and demanded the granddaughter's soul, but the old grandmother flatly refused. The ruler of heaven flew into a rage and banished both the grandmother and granddaughter to the mortal world. At this time in the mortal world, the granddaughter was in a car accident. Lying motionless on the ground, a little dog crawled out from under her. It turned out that the girl had been seriously injured while trying to protect this little dog. Her self-sacrificing act deeply moved the ruler of heaven, so he put the cloth doll back on the workbench, making it shine with the light of life. The cloth doll slowly descended towards the mortal world, accompanied by the little dog's barking. The girl slowly woke up, but the old grandmother had violated the heavenly rules after all, so the ruler of heaven turned her into a little dog to stay by the girl's side for the rest of her life.